Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, bunnies and binnies, today upon the Karna, we got one OB, like me. That means original Barbican. You hear?
There you go.
Yes, he hails from the ancient county and he is blazing trails as a talented and popular disc jockey, event planner and promoter from Atlanta to New York and beyond.
Yes, sir.
Bunnies and binnies are talking about Mr. Gregory Samuels, aka DJ Gregg, yes, of Soulful Thursdays,
yes,
7 to 9 p.m. on Facebook Live. And he got some bigger things in the works. You can tell people that later on. DJ Gregg, welcome to the Karna Banner. What's going on?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This has been a long time coming, JP. This has been a long time coming, but finally, man, nothing happened before it's time. We here. We are right here, brother.
We here on the Karna, bro. So we can kick things off. We can kick things off with the original.
Let's do it already.
The Karna question is, who is DJ Gregg, aka Gregory Samuels?
So listen, the short version of it is 5'7" guy, heavier than I want to be, but addicted to life. That's who he is.
There you go. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Now we can get into the easier question.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about your Guyanese roots, my brother. As I mentioned, you're one OB, original Barbican like me. So tell the Karna fans about your place of birth, your parents, your friends, your siblings, your schools, and all that stuff.
All right, good. So we started from place of birth. Actually, they told me that I was born in Georgetown.
What?
That's what they said, but I believe
we got it.
JP, what I believe though, as soon as I Barbie bought to pull me out of there, I can't be the boy.
Okay, all right. I hear you.
So my whole life, I'm Barbican from top to bottom. Top to bottom.
As far as you can remember. You have
no memory. I can't remember nothing actual, nothing at all.
There you go.
So my mom was from Quarantine, 35 village on the Quarantine, Winifred Samuels. She also was the medics at Burmine. So she was in the medical field probably all her life as well. My father hailed from West Coast Barbies.
West Coast, by?
Belladrum. Yes, Samuels from Belladrum.
That's where my family from, by
I be used family, you
know. More than likely.
More than likely. But they were a well-known family in Belladrum. They had a large family as well. My father had one brother and he had a whole bunch of sisters. I think about 11 or 13 of them. Yeah.
Nice.
So they populated that place heavily.
Yes. Nice.
That's my parents' side of it. In terms of siblings, I have one brother, Calvis. You probably know him.
I know Calvis. Yeah, he's in the island somewhere.
No, right here now. You need to get him. You need to get him, Pablo. The bodies are big things. Gonna be interested for the Karna show.
We're gonna connect. That's what it's all about. The theme for today is collaboration.
Collaboration, exactly.
So we can collaborate for sure.
Exactly. So Calvis, my elder brother by 1 year.
Okay.
Petal, you probably know Petal as well.
I know Petal cricket.
Cricket Petal, that's my sister.
Yes.
That's my sister. Omadel.
Nice.
Omadel, who is in England, she's a nurse. And Melissa, who is right here in Georgia, nurse as well.
Georgia. Okay, nice. Now, how about the schools you attended?
Schools I attended, well, you know what a lot of people don't know is that my formative years, for year 1 to probably 6, I was in Kokwani. My family had moved to Kokwani. My mom being a medic for Burmine, transferred to Kokwani. So we lived here for a bit. Came back, so I went to Mount Olivet Lutheran School in Kokwani. Yeah, and then at 6 or 7, we came back to New Amsterdam. Tell a story, JP. So you're coming from Kokwani, right?
Yeah, man.
You're passing Green School over Women's School. That time it had a primary section to it.
Right.
We look across, if you see lights if you see lights, we get the dust school right there. But the thing is, my uncle, you know him too, Wilbur Hope father, Hope. He was a lecturer there. And Sandrine and Wilbur used to go to that school.
I remember that.
So we ended up going to Overwinning. Guess who we didn't know? We live in all the way in Vibrant Zorvid. We gotta walk. We gotta walk. We gotta walk, right?
Walk down the back down.
Walk down the back down. So we stayed 1 year. Cause this was in fourth standard. So he wrote Common Entrance. And he went to Berbice High. So after he moved out from there, I said, we can't do it. It was me and Petal. I said we can't do it. So he ended up going to Mission Chapel, which is called New Amsterdam Primary.
Chapel Street, yep.
Yes. So that's where I spent 1 year there and then went to Berbice High School after that.
Now, if you go pick one teacher that you remember the most, that had an impact on you from all your days in primary, who would that be?
Miss Fields.
Miss Fields.
What subject? Fourth standard. She was like general. My fourth standard teacher. Fourth standard.
This is Miss Fields from Tugwell?
No. She had lived in Kent Street, I believe.
Now give us an example of one of the things or some things that she told you that's left a lasting
I think the
impression.
biggest thing is where she had believed in me. You know, in terms of, I probably knew I could have done some things. Yes. But she made me know for sure that I could.
Yes.
Yes, she was always encouraging. She was always pointing out things that I could have done better. So she was, to me, the person who, part of who I am today, she was a big part of it.
A big part of it. All right. Yeah. Nice. Big shout out to Miss Fields. So she's still with us, right? Is she?
I don't know. I don't know. I've lost contact for years. So I don't know. She had a daughter that went to she had two daughters. One that went to Multi.
Right.
And then I can't remember with the other.
I remember the others. Okay. Well, we got to try to connect and get her, Yes. It would be nice to have a teacher and absolutely. A student, 30 years later, right? That would be a nice thing. Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you, my brother. Now, we get into a small days story. And if you at a line and everybody talking the small days story, what story you going to tell them? That going to top it all.
Let me tell you, we got a story where we were living in Vryman's at the time, right? And we used to mine cows. My father had a couple of cows, so we had a couple of cows. So one Sunday, me and my brother went out to tie the cow out, get it so the cow could graze.
Yes.
Man, the cow take off, man. Behind DC office, they had a little pasture right there.
Yep. I
the
remember
cow
that.
take off on the back dam, up the back dam, going towards Tugbour, on Winkle. We can't be smart,
Are you running?
He had the strength for the cow.
Right.
A lead rope, but we had the strength to hold the cow back. The cow got all the way up the bottom side.
What?
So end up wrapping the rope. The rope rung a post right at the bottom side gate. The gate to go into the field. Yeah, they got a post right there.
Now, what day of the week is this?
This is a Sunday.
Oh, this is a Sunday. Okay.
Man, when we look down, man, we half naked all the way on Bobby's side. All the way up there naked.
Naked as in nothing at the bottom?
Nothing at the top and just a sharks at the bottom.
And then sharks.
Just a sharks and man, if you see run for each other, man.
How did you get started? What attracted you to?
Around in the 80s, I would say, early 80s, we had a neighbor who brought a set from Georgetown, Earthquake. They had a part of Earthquake by them like him. Okay. And that time was Robert Dub, Sweetie Come Brush Me. That time the Admiral Bailey was up in there. Smiley, Yellow Man.
Yellow Man.
And the music was sweet. That 80s night was sweet, my brother. So I had it direct and loud right across from me. So I fell in love with dance hall. So I started collecting tapes.
Okay.
Cassettes. Remember, we had cassettes back then.
Yes.
So I started collecting, and I had a bunch of cassettes. So me and my cousin, we used to do tune for tune in the house.
Right.
I put in a cassette, play one song, he play a song, and we go back and forth battling with on CD. So, but he fell off, but I kept up with amassing music and listening to music. I always love music, always, my whole life.
Nice.
So I amassed a sizable collection of music even before I left to come here. Migrate to the States.
What year was that? What year did you leave?
2022. I came originally, but I passed through in 99 to go to China. I had a course, I was doing for NARI, National Research Institute.
Yes.
So we went to China for 9 weeks. So I passed through, landed in JFK, And then I was like, this is it right here, boy. This is America.
Yeah, boy.
So I went to China, passed back, but on my way back, I stopped. Because my wife, we got married just before I left for China.
So let's talk about your wife, man. Give her a shout out. By the way,
big up to Colleen, Samuels.
Yeah, you just had an anniversary, right?
Pardon?
You just had an anniversary.
Just had an anniversary, 23 years.
You gotta remember that number.
I think we passed 21 already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, in my case, it's 29. And I remember it because whatever age my youngest son is going to be, that is the anniversary. Yeah. So that's how I remember it, you know.
Yeah.
But congratulations, man. Happy anniversary. I wish you many more. And I really love your family, man. You know, I have a picture that I snatched off your Facebook page. So tell us about your family since we talked about
so my wife is, as I said before, Colleen, she's a nurse at Emory. I'm also there at Emory too as a nurse. She actually got me involved in nursing.
Why not? Collaboration.
Yes, collaboration.
It's all about
collaboration. You remember I told you I came through in 99?
Yes.
So I was there and I was seeing her going to work 3 days a week. The pay was good, making her own schedule.
It's a good field.
I was like, this is what I want to do.
They want to do.
Nice. So when I came, I jumped on it just as I came.
Talk about the kids. I see you got some.
So my eldest son, he's 19. But we also Xavier.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in college. IT. He wants to do it. I want to get him into music because he did the music.
Shout out to Xavier. There you go.
So he would be a real good DJ because he learned music and he knows music from the bottom. The bars and the beats and he knows it like that. So he would
the science,
man. But the man ain't interested at all, Pablo.
But hey, man, I understand. Trust me, I understand. You know, my oldest, my middle son, JJ, when he was born, this man had some calves. He used to walk in his toes. Right? I bought the basketball hoop for him. And he's like 2 or 3 years old. And the man is swishing everything.
Wow.
I look at my wife. I said, this is the ticket right here. This is the ticket right here.
This is it.
No interest at all in sports.
The
man is into music.
Yes.
He's into IT. He's into creating beats.
Yes.
And he's a copywriter. He writes.
So also we do have family of my wife who living with us. I was gonna give him opportunity to get an education and
why not collaboration.
And the oldest he just celebrated his birthday 2 days ago. Alante.
I saw that.
And his sister's 13, Ariane. So they're with us.
Ariane.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 2 relatives and you got Xavier.
2 relatives of Xavier, yes.
Only 1 son of yours.
1 son, yes.
1 son. Okay. No daughters.
No daughters.
Man, you're like me. I got 3 boys and no girls. But you're still young. Or the shop closed.
Look, man. I look young, man.
That's That's the key right there.
That's the key.
We gotta keep it going. You know.
That's the key.
Well, that's a big shout out to your family, man. Colleen, Xavier, Alante, and Ariane. Ariane. There you go. Big shout out. We wish them nothing but the best.
Yes, sir.
Whatever the path they choose, you know. Back to Guyana now.
Yes.
Because I know you're a football man too, like me.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So let me talk about your football story, how it started, who you play from, what's the highlights of your football?
So I started playing early. Before I went to, like in the primary school, but I started a little bit more in secondary school. I remember my brother was in Bobby's High second farm when I got here at Forest Farm. So you might know some of these. Wilbur Hope was there. My cousin got dead. Warren Simon, Hubert Scipio,
Brong Bai. Good player, boy. Good player.
Could play. But let me tell you, the next person could play. Wesley Baines.
Yes. That's my teammate from Dynamics in Brooklyn. There you go. Yeah. Shout out to Wesley. I gotta have him. I gotta bring him on the show.
You gotta bring him on the show.
You gotta bring him on. Yeah.
You gotta bring him on. He doing big things
for sure.
Yeah. So I started in Bobby's High, but I had already learned the game by then.
Right.
So I was like the youngest in the Barbie squad.
Gotcha.
So I
What position?
I started playing strike. I started as a striker.
You got some speed.
I had speed. There. I had speed and touches. So I started on the wings.
Yes.
And then later on, as I learned the game and got better, I dropped to midfield, and I played midfield for years.
Now, who would you say your game is like? Some famous player out there. What's your game like?
I had liked, Dunga from Brazil.
Yes, Brazil.
That was one of the persons, enforcer, but he had skill as well.
Skill, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So but mine was more on the finesse side of the game.
A finesse version of Dunga.
Yes.
Because when I think of Dunga, I think of a very strong
enforcer.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Nice. So as far as clubs,
I started at Arsenal.
Okay. I'm a founder member there. Boy.
I know. So I was like one of the few people living outside the Tugboat in Arsenal at the time. Arsenal was primarily Tugboat dudes in there.
What year is this, bro?
This is around early 80s.
Early 80s.
Because I went to Barbie Science 79.
Okay.
81, 82-ish.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I started there, and then I played for Arsenal for years. And then I moved over to Cougars, which all my family wasn't playing at Cougars.
So you went back. I moved from Cougars to Arsenal.
Yeah, you went the other way.
So you went with Grizzly and
Owen. And Owen was actually one of my idols back in the day.
And Oral, was Oral still playing?
No, Oral was there in the earlies when I started, and then
he dropped out. How about relations between? I always thought about Samuels, Oral versus you. Are you guys related?
We're not. They're from the creek. We're from West Coast. I don't think we have a blood connection.
Okay.
But we always say, family.
So tell me the highlight of your club career.
So the club career is winning. We won the domestic league, the BFA.
Okay.
First division, several years.
Yes.
One of the highlights though is making the Barbies team, the squad. I never played for Barbies, I made a squad, but I never played for them. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
who were the stars at that time?
They had like Carrington. The Humphreys were there.
Right.
Grizzly was coaching the team. Sam Jones.
Adrian,
Sam Jones.
Okay. Nice, my boys.
Yeah, your boys.
Yeah. Nice. I would have been there.
You would have been there for sure. For
sure. Nice. Well,
you know what? I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah, man.
There's a legendary story in Barbie soccer where a man, I don't remember if it's you or Flea. Or Mallet, with Flea. It's no about Flea, man. Tell me the story. I wasn't there.
Okay. You interviewing me now, right? So I can tell you the story. So here's the deal. The host is now the interviewee, the guest. So Flea and Falcons was a tough game, right?
Falcons, yeah.
Arsenal was a Falcons Arsenal game, and I am the enforcer for Arsenal. Right?
Yes.
So now I'm at my height now. I grew up in my height. I'm now about 5'11", buck 60, and strong. Strength is part of my thing. So Flea and these guys would intimidate me, younger than them, and these are bad boys.
Yes.
So a ball is in the air, a goal kick or something, and heading is my strength, right? Flea couldn't get to the ball. I had the zone and everything. But what Flea do? Flea just threw himself and fling his head back like that to get me out of the way, right?
Yeah.
And flinging his head back, my head was coming forward for the header, and I caught him right here, boy.
Oh, Jesus.
And Flea was on the ground. His foot was shaking like this.
Oh, damn.
Everybody came around. My coach came to me and said, "Stay on the ground, Pablo. I know you're all right. But stay down. Don't get up too fast. Pretend we can bring ice and things." I was all right because I was
forward. You're moving forward.
And he didn't see me coming.
Yeah.
So Flea's in the hospital now. The ambulance came and all of that, and thankfully he was all right later on. But he was this big man.
He's big. He was
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
And he was laid out. His foot was shaking like this, boy.
Oh.
So I didn't see Flea out. This is probably about maybe early 80s, maybe 81. or 80, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 79 even, you know?
Maybe 79 even.
Yeah. So I did not see Flea again after that because I left. I went, you know, my thing. And it wasn't until I went back to Guyana for Terry Gomes' 60th. I think this was like 2011 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I in the party doing my thing.
Yes.
Wanna come and touch me on the shoulder. I turn around. Here James Paul, you owe me by. So let me talk about food, man.
Yes.
Because you know, I know you had bush cook days and all.
Yes, man. Yes. We from Kukwani, man. We had them things.
There you go. You had all of that. So it's your last supper, DJ Gregg. And you can only have one Guyanese food or meal. What is it? You
know, this is a question I thought about a lot. Yes. And I come to the conclusion, if it's one meal I can get, and I get it another meal, black eye cocoa with enough obstacles. Enough, but got to get the obstacles.
Enough, got to have the obstacles.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes. That's gonna be my final truth.
What are the keys that separate an average DJ from a really good DJ that's popular like yourself?
One of the things we look for in DJs, you gotta be able to blend two songs seamlessly together. Now I'm gonna tell you this: you take the mic away from most of the DJs today.
Right.
Most of the DJs today, they can't mix two songs together.
Okay.
And if you notice what they do, they talk to transition the next song.
So they hide in the transition.
They hide the
talking
transition.
over it.
Talking over it. You want to do something for me? When you listen to the next DJ, listen to the song that played previously to the song that's playing currently, and tell me if there's any connection with these two songs.
I see.
Speed of beat, tempo, all of that stuff. Tell me if there's an alignment.
I will.
That's one of the things we look for. Go ahead.
So there's preparation in doing
man, a lot of preparation, man. And that's one of the reasons why sometimes when you say the good DJs, the ones who can mix the song, the music is supposed to tell the story.
Yes. Not
you telling the people the story. You are not the people didn't come to listen to you. They came to listen to the music. Gotcha. So the music got to be the first thing that is out there.
Yes.
Right? So blending the two songs together is one. Reading your crowd, see who's there, what age group, and feel out. And what I do sometimes, I look for somebody who's not moving.
Okay.
Not moving. And and my job is to make that person.
Make that person. I like that. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
So you might see them rigid first, and then you see the top of their foot for a second.
Yeah.
And then you see them start shaking, and you're like, I got you. You know who I'm gonna get big up to? Free. Let me tell you why. When I came to Georgia in 2009, we went to baby shower. Vincent, remember Vincent Aranda?
Yep.
You probably was there as well. I'm sure you were at that one.
Okay.
Well, I saw Owen doing the music, and he was doing it on the laptop. And I was like, I saw it previously in New Jersey.
Okay.
Scotty was showing me, but I thought it was complicated as hell. When I came down here, Owen said, "You get an external hard drive, come by me, and I'm gonna show you what's going on." I went by OMI, and Owen download the whole library and give it to me.
Everything,
including the Serato program. This time it wasn't Serato. It was he was using virtual DJ.
Virtual DJ. Nice.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Owen.
Big shout out to Owen. Owen is the man who got me playing music on the computer.
On the computer. Nice. So my brother's retired now, so congratulations, Owen.
Yes.
Back home.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's nice, man.
That's where I started the computer. But I always had music. I always had a bunch of music. Yes. So when I used to live in New Jersey, my cousin and we used to go to Harlem and Brooklyn and stuff and buy CDs. I used to sell CDs. So I always it was in tune with what's going on. And even till we went back and get classics. So I was always in music.
Always involved. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. You're a DJ. You're popular. You know, you have a lot of shows that you promote and so on. You also host Soulful Thursdays. So let's talk about Soulful Thursdays. When did you get started, and what's your vision for the show?
So let me tell you how it started. You remember we were doing a project called Rila, where we were bringing kids to the stage?
I remember that. Yep.
So Soulful Thursday really started as a promo platform for Rila in February of 2017. I realized that, and I'm not sure there was the intent of Facebook,
right?
But with that platform and more general,
yes.
You remember when you keep in an event, how much money you spend on advertising?
Man,
huh?
Gotta print, color
print. You gotta print it. You go carry to the radio station. They give you one little slot. If you blink, you miss it. They give us a platform to promote. Once I figure Rila was coming on board, people got to know what we're doing.
Yes.
So I use the show, play the music, get people involved, and then tell people what is going on
with Rila. So tell us about Rila. What was Rila all about? Give us a little summary.
Rila was all about giving kids the opportunity from Guyana and the rest of the Caribbean. We were actually going to branch it off worldwide because it was already talking to people in Ghana to bring some Ghanaians here on scholarships. So the intent was to give kids the opportunity to come to the States, use their talent to play, study, and were able to go back home and make an impact.
Make a contribution. So we're talking about the student athlete format. How has it helped and shaped you?
Very, very impactful. Very, very impactful. Let me tell you how. Some of the ways. It helped me to push through difficulties. Okay. Like you're training one day at the park and you're tired as hell. Your lungs want to bust, but you look around and you see everybody else pushing.
Yes.
And you get this renewed second win, third win.
Yes.
In life, it gives me that same kind of tenacity where you feel like you want to give up, you feel like it's not doing what it needs to be doing, but you're pushing on.
Yeah. Now, how does it tie into today's theme on the Karna collaboration?
Big man.
Big time, right?
It's everything. It's everything. Imagine you playing midfield.
Right.
And you see, you recognize the left wing back weak.
Yes.
And you right wing is strong. This way you're feeling the ball, Pablo. That's where the ball going.
That's right.
90% of the time, this will be going.
You take advantage of the strengths.
On the strengths of our person on the one side and on their weakness on the other side. Soulful Thursday is pretty much an example of it.
Of that.
Where people, music is life.
Yes.
You play it in a particular way, people can like it.
Absolutely. So I noticed that in your interaction, you got your regulars, right?
Yes.
Always give them a shout out, right? So let's talk about the keys of hosting a successful Facebook Live. What are some of the things that somebody you want to start a live? What are some of the things they got to know?
To me, one of the things you got to get content.
Okay.
You got to get content, number one.
Yes.
In this world we're living in today, too, your content don't have to be straight up. It could be any content that is captivating. Any content that is captivating. One. Number two, you got to be consistent. Gotcha. Coming out 7 p.m., 7 to 9 on Thursday. Right. People know where and when to find you on Facebook Live.
I agree with that.
It's like DJs, you're playing at a party, but you know you get one coming up. This is where I'm going to be on this day. Yes. So your fans can come and get to you. So consistency is another big one.
Yeah.
Interaction. Okay. Facebook algorithm has a big component of interaction to push a feed out to people to see it. Mm-hmm. I got a problem now where they block my feed from a bunch of people.
I noticed you saying that a lot. You say that
on your show. I can't even get out of my show. You can imagine that. I can't get out.
So why is that? Well, what's going on?
Because Facebook has a way of limiting access to your content. I don't have the key yet to know how to open it. I'm working on it. But once you open that, then your feed is going to be broadcast. But what I do know though, interaction is a big thing. If you start your live and you start interacting at a high rate early, they're more likely to send it out to more people. Even if you put up like for my flyers, I post a flyer. I post it and share it. Yes. Then somebody hits it and say, "Oh, I'll be there" or something. You like that, and then you comment on it and you send it to them again. Okay, so you're talking about your interaction as far as commenting and responding to comments? Yes. Gotcha. Yes. Or you could have someone doing that too. Somebody can do that. Yes. Like in my case, in my show, I have my wife. She's on the feed. Yes, and in my case, my wife does the same thing. There you go. She's on the feed and she interacts with it. So interaction is a big deal because then the algorithms pick it up and say, this is interesting because a lot of people are hitting on it. Yes. And then you push it out more and they open it up to more and more. They open it up. Okay. That's good to know, man. Thanks for sharing that. We can use that more on the Karna. Yeah, you got to use it more. You see, sometimes when people come on the live and you would say, so tell me how was your day? Or you encourage interaction. Yes. And as the more they interact, you interact. And yeah, man. Thank you for sharing. So let's talk about your role as an event promoter and planner. When Dance Was Nice is a big thing because you're a man, you start a year in advance promoting When Dance. I'm gonna tell you something. Yesterday we went to the event, the venue that we're gonna host the 2023, and we booked for 2020, and we booked for 2024. Wow, nice. Talk about planning, man. So the same team that you have today, collaboration. That's the big thing with putting events on, putting anything on, particularly. Yes. Where you got to have like minds. Mm-hmm. We have the same goal, right? And our path to the goal might be a little bit different, but the goal is the same. Mutual respect, and you got to get people who you can say, listen, that don't make no sense. Right. And you can objective criticism. Okay. Yep. You got to be open to that. And you also got to be open to the same thing. So maturity, right? Yeah. Yes, three of us. Commissioner. Yeah. And Mr. Cool. That's Mr. Cool. Commissioner is my boy right here. He do the fish fry. Patrick, I was there at his yard, right? The big yard. Yes. He is one of the promoters. Andre Richards. Remember Andre? Andre, I know. We play football together. Yeah. And me. We're the three promoters. One of the things to get on a big show is to go on Facebook intentionally and interact with people on Facebook. Like their stuff, comment on their stuff. Yes. Take some time out to go on Facebook and interact with the people. That's it right there. That's what I'm saying. You can't be selfish. You can't be selfish. Something going on with somebody, can share it. Ain't nothing more satisfying than see somebody share your stuff. Yes. That's a good point because I intuitively I started my Facebook page for my artists, my Pablo profile. And I start following everybody from the Bob Marley sons, from you name it, all the reggae artists, Bonnie Whaler, Gordon Spear, Eddie Grant responded to one of my things. Yes. Whoever is managing this page, I said, big up Eddie. I really love that video. He said, man, thank you, Pablo. I was like, okay. Yes. So you're absolutely right about that. It's a big deal. Absolutely. That's a big deal. So what I would do from time to time, I would go on Facebook. And rather than just browsing casually, I would interact with people. And that way, people, they get to know you. Never see you before, but they get to know you. And you start hitting up. Like when you go to New York and stuff, people you never see in your life. I'm so. I be on your live. It's a good. So thing. The virtual world breaks the ice. So when you meet physically, it makes it easier. It's like you get a beanie and this beanie in the party, and you're watching each other and thing, but you got to break the ice. You got to break the ice. You just can't go to first base. You got to break the ice, man. You got to compliment she on something. Yes. So I agree with that, man. I agree with that. Thanks for shaking that. No. Yes.
Is it possible to make a living as a DJ, or do you need a DJ?
That's a good question. That's a really, really good question. And it's two parts to the answer. Okay. One is where the answer is yes. Mm-hmm. The ones that I see can make a living off of it,
right?
They're the wedding planner, the wedding DJs.
Okay.
They got a series of wedding lineup over the year.
Right.
They play weddings a lot. They get gig logs. They get like a YouTube channel where they do gig logs, talk about equipment, talk about the gig that they're doing and all that stuff. And it's of a high audience. They get a high audience that Facebook, YouTube and stuff start paying them money.
Okay, so they have a following now. They get up to thousands of followers and so on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
But the big thing is the corporate events and the weddings. They make a lot of money.
Yeah.
The ones that are playing in the party now and again, no, they got to get a job. Got to get like two jobs. Two jobs. Because one of the things with DJ prices is that the prices really goes up. Everybody wants
the same price or less.
Or can you do this to me?
They're beating you down.
Beating them. And then also the competition is so high because there's so many of them out there.
Right.
Where people take for less.
So you get it on the cut.
On the cut.
On the
and
cut.
They get it on the cutters who
Right. Yeah. But of course you can undercut quality, right? Talk about the type of parties that you do. I've seen you at the Kwekwe.
Yes.
I've seen you,
Yes.
So talk about that Kwekwe. Let's talk about that Kwekwe.
The Kwekwe is one of the best Kwekwe I see in the United States.
Man.
Between me, you, Jagger, and me, the people from Manda Kwekwe was
so talking about collaboration, right?
Yes. And you know that night, that same night, Jagger was like, you're gonna sing back up for me on this Kwekwe thing. So I call commissioner.
Yeah.
And I say, hey, be a backup Jagger. So at some parts of the party, Jagger singing that we backing up Jagger, though.
Yeah. Okay. No, Jagger, talk about. Let's give Jagger a shout out because that's a talented brother.
Yes.
Who's Jagger and what does he do?
Jagger, from what I know of him, he is like a one-man band.
Right.
He has a specialty in Kwekwe.
In Kwekwe.
Yes, and he brings the Kwekwe to life because he knows the format, the original Guyana format.
Right.
And he can install it in some kind of way here. So get a feel of the Guyana Kwekwe.
Yes,
I used to visit family on the West Coast, Bobby's.
Right.
Catherine. And he used to get Kwekwe, my brother.
Yeah, man. That's it.
When they start beating a drum, comfort.
Yeah.
People catch it, comfort. Yes.
Anta
Banta.
Yeah. You're feeling the spirit. That means you're communicating with the ancestors, right? Now on the show, we're gonna have a folklorist. We're gonna show a video where he talks about that aspect of the thing. You gotta let your body go.
Let it go.
If you come to the Kwekwe and you're stiff, then you're not feeling the Kwekwe.
No,
right? When the rhythm gotta hit
you, man.
And you gotta let it go, let it happen.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And when you're there in that state where you're doing things and you know that's not normally you.
It's not normally you.
It means that the ancestors
just take over. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
But he beat and sings.
He beat and sings. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Well, that's pretty good. And then you complementing that. So coming after the Kwekwe, right? Like what is your mindset as a DJ now? Everybody.
So the thing is not even coming after. Is you setting the tone for him?
For him. Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna be playing, and people start
as people come in.
Grooving. Yeah, people start moving and grooving, and then you can say, "Let me jump in here."
Gotcha.
Let me jump in here. So you setting the tone, and then he jump, and he do his part, and then he'd be like, "All right, you go
again. I need a break."
From where he end, you can know whether you want to go faster, slower,
and this happens on the fly. It's not like
on the fly, in no script.
There you go.
As a matter of fact, the first time I saw Jagger in my life is that night.
Is that right?
That's correct.
But you know what? His personality is a nice guy. He's approachable. And I remember approaching him. He was a very nice guy. Even though he's got this talent,
Yes, very.
That's really good. That's so big. A big shout out to Brother Jagger. Watching Uncle Pablo, host of Pablo's Creeley's Corner. My guest today is DJ Gregg, also known as Gregory Samuels, host of Soulful Thursdays, Master DJ. He's given us the ins and outs of the DJ business, right? Now, how can fans contact you if they want to have you to be the DJ for the party?
So one of the easiest ways is on Facebook.
Right.
Gregory Samuels.
Two G's,
G-G-O-R-Y.
Right.
Yep. My phone number, 470.
Right.
844.
0852. 0852.
That's my business phone.
470-844-0852.
Yeah, that's my business phone.
There you go.
You got to be real smart. And if you notice, even if they don't show me a lot of people watching my show live,
Yes.
if they don't cut me off, I am a happy man. Because a lot of my fans are people who are going to watch my show after it's viewed. After it's aired.
Okay, gotcha.
After it's aired. So once you cut me off, people could watch the recording and I'd be all right.
Yes,
I'd be good.
Now talk about the issue of copywriting, because I know everybody has a disclaimer. Does the disclaimer work?
Disclaimer doesn't mean anything on Facebook.
Okay, it doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
So as a DJ, you're playing other people's music. What is the issue?
The issue is where I believe like Twitch and those other platforms, they would compensate, I believe, the artists based on your playlist. Facebook, on the other hand, I believe, don't want to do that. So they try to scratch the music from even getting on the platform.
Right. So if you're playing something and the bots recognize it, they could stop the live.
They could stop it. And then you got to get some techniques in trying to beat the algorithm.
Okay.
Like for example, I'm gonna give you one. You can't play with your tempo lock on. The tempo lock a song, and then the algorithm picks it up quickly. If you play it faster or slower than the original beat, it has a more difficult time picking it up.
So if the song got 79 beats per minute, you play it at like 70. You play it at 100.
I like play it at you got to be careful too. I play the 3 above.
But not too far, okay? Because you don't want to lose people.
Because go and that Mickey Mouse kind of thing. That's how it sound. You got the tempo lock that on.
That's a good tip. I like that. You what are you working on? What are you
working on? Well, labor. You talk about collaboration. Are we going all the way back to collaboration?
Yes.
My boy, Mr. Cool, has his party, and that's how we do. We brothers. Mm-hmm. If he gets something in New York, I go hard on it. If I get something in Atlanta, he go hard on it.
There you go.
So he has his party, Summer Wash Down, on September 3rd, Labor Day Saturday.
Yes.
So we carrying the crew down up to New York.
Yes.
And we gonna help him out in his party.
I will be there. So make sure you pick me up. Yeah. All right.
Perfect. For sure. So we can do that boat. And it's a Summer Wash Down boat ride. It leaving early, leaving about 7, 8, and coming back 12, coming back midnight. So you still can catch some other,
Yeah, man, for sure. So September 3rd would be the Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good day. Because the Barbecue Union is that same day, right?
The same day. So from there, we're going to go to the Barbecue Union.
The Barbecue Union. I like that.
Because what we're going to do is also, remember we promoting When Dance Was Nice New York edition, November 12th. So we're going to use this weekend to promote hard our party coming up in November
as well. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And
so that's what's coming up.
November 12th will be where?
November 12th is going to be at 718 Studio, 922 Remsen Avenue.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's in Brooklyn.
That's in Brooklyn. Okay, good. And so just make sure I get those flyers, and I'm going to make sure I share them for the Karna fans and so on. 27, 2023, brother, it's gonna be a When Dance Was Nice Atlanta like you've never seen it before. Nice. Why is it? Talk to me, man.
The last party we had,
here
we had that was May 28th. We had people. The venue was too small. Everybody couldn't come in there.
Okay.
Add in that element. I can't tell you the element.
You left money on the table there.
Left money on the table. So we already located a new venue, probably 1,000 strong.
Nice. That's good. That's good, man. Lesson learned, right?
Lesson learned. Lesson
learned. So
and
then your promotion is so strong, right? And your personality. See, the thing is, it's not like a stage promotion.
It's not a stage promotion.
And you enjoy it.
Yes.
That's the thing people can understand, right?
Passion.
When you enjoy what you do and you have that passion, people can.
It's intoxicating, man. The thing touch people. It touches.
That is the word. You know? That is the word.
Yep.
So, anything else you want to share with the Karna fans before we?
So that's coming up. I got some business ventures. I'm working on it right now. They're in the initial stages, but as soon as those come on board, I'm gonna let you know how we'll be doing.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and it's tying in the DJ thing with the entertainment thing.
Yeah, fellow OB, on behalf of the Karna crew and fans, thank you for being the featured guest on show number 23. We wish you nothing but success and greatness in your future endeavors. Right? So what good, my brother. One love.
Brother. The pleasure was all mine. So I want to big up Raj, Savi, Alfred, Dion, Vanessa, all the Karna crew, original, Pablo.
Man.
Big up yourself each and every single time. It was an absolute pleasure being on your show, and looking forward to coming back and sharing that collaboration between you and my show as well. So big up.
Hand wash hand, as the Guyanese proverb go, hand wash hand.
Hand come clean. Yep.